There's smoke. So, the Ruger is currently zeroed for 20 yards, and where I'm shooting now, down there is 25 metres. And we can see that in the bottom of the screen there. So where I'm shooting now is 25 metres, so we're going to have to adjust the sight a bit. A lot of people have been complaining that this is hanging off the back quite a bit. This is a dirt cheap scope. I mean, really, really cheap. It's like I think you get for about 35 quid. It's got terrible eyeball. The only way I can get it to actually meet up to my eye properly is to have it all that way back. So that's what I do. I know it looks funny, but what the hell? I'm 6'3", so it's not necessarily always easy for me to get things to fit me. There'll be no picture-in-picture today, unfortunately, because my phone has gone flat and it is on charge. I can't remember from last season, but I'm pretty certain we're actually supposed to start at 20 metres, which is a bit further down. When I'm outside using this 2.2 rifle, I don't, on this range, I don't use earplugs because it's just not loud enough. It doesn't even make my ears whistle. I mean, that's probably bad advice. A lot of people tell you to use earplugs even if you are standing outside. But I've got a variety of ammo today, and some blazer. I've got 2 boxes like this basically. CCI tactical, copper plated, and blazer, which is this. So leather breech flag out, bolt locked open. And we'll take a few shots. To 20 yards, which I'm pretty sure is where we start. Double taps up here. And that's it. We're empty. We'll go down and change the target. I'll take you with me and you can have a look and see how well I've done. There you are, there you can see. Not too bad. I've got one right down here. Look, we'll see if we can improve on that. We've got 1, 2, 300 rounds of ammo, so we should be able to get a bit better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, You can see up and down, not too bad. I think it's over to the right a bit, but I think it's always been over to the right a bit. I've never really worried about correcting that, but we'll do another couple of cards like that and see how we come out. Boxes of 221 LR make excellent paperweights. Right. You can see we've got 3 flies that time, so I didn't do quite as well that time. I'm having difficulty actually seeing what I'm aiming at. Hello, Robin. I'm having difficulty actually seeing what I'm aiming at from 20 yards. So I think the more accurate ones are closer. Now it's not because, we've actually got 4 flies. It's not because I'm being a worse shot at a longer range or anything like that, although statistically you are. It's more that I can't get the focus onto the target properly. So what I'm basically doing is aiming at the middle of the sheet of paper. Right, so we're on to CCI Blazer now, non-copper top. I think I actually just got more than 25 rounds in there, I'm not sure. No, I can actually only get 22 rounds of CCI Blazer in here for some reason. I don't quite know why. I'll leave it zoomed out this time so you can pretty much see what I'm doing. It's on here, ready? It's really difficult to determine where you're making mess ups. Because you're at different ranges. So when you're at 20 metres you shoot a few, they're generally going to be the more inaccurate ones. And then you move into 15 and you're going to get a bit more accurate, and then you move into 10 and you can actually see this ring as clear as day through the scope. But from back at 20 metres, the centre ring is quite hard to see. So when I actually start doing this competition, this season for this competition, it's going to be the first time I've actually shot it as a competition rather than just practice. And unfortunately, RCO said I'm not allowed to film it, so all you're ever going to get to see is practice. But judging by this, I don't think I'm going to do too well. There's a robin. I don't know if we'll stay still for long enough. I can even see her. There she is. See if we can get you in there. Oh no, she's gone. She's been hanging around here. Hanging around here since I got here. I think it's after some food. Unfortunately, last I haven't got any. If I had some, I'd give you some. So we've got another fresh target up there. I'm going to move the camera right down close so that I can count the shots. I'll probably leave it in the video, but it's going to be more for me to see how accurate I am and to see whether I'm shooting high or low. She's definitely after some food. It's impossible to see her on this camera. Right, I'm going to get it zoomed out so we can get the whole sheet of paper in. We can get all the flyers then. So, certainly wouldn't want to be standing where you are. So, it's quite easy to tell from that it's okay, last target. Quite easy to tell from that it's actually being at 20 yards that makes a difference, and it is the scope or my inability to focus through the scope onto the target at that range that's causing the inaccuracy. I'll be honest with you, you're going to have to do an awful lot better than that to even stand a chance. I mean, this thing zoomed out. That is really rather bad. Well, I know it's the ones around the outside that were shot at 20 yards, and the accuracy improves as I move in, but I'm not going to stand much chance of getting anywhere decent in the competition all the time I'm shooting like that. I'm shooting like I've got Parkinson's disease or something. So, I don't know whether you can see these marks, but it seems if I zoom in any more than 5, it goes out of focus. So if I shoot the 20s at 5, I'm going to check the other two distances in a second. We'll see if it makes any difference. So we'll shoot the 20s at 5. 20s at 5, 15s at 3.9, and 10 at no zoom at all. Hopefully that will improve the accuracy. Well, I'm going to have another brew now anyway. Don't think there's any for me to rabbit about while I'm here. Oh yeah, petition. I'll put the address down here and at the start and at the end of the video. There's a petition for pistols to give us back our 2.2 pistols. petition has been running for a long time. But it's got barely 20,000 signatures. It's quite sad really when you think the amount of shooters there is in the UK. So what, the farmers that own shotguns don't think they should bother voting for a petition or voting on a petition to give target shooters their handguns back? I think you should. I think anyone that owns firearms of any kind should be signing this petition and trying to get anybody else, people that don't own firearms, to sign the petition. You'll be surprised the amount of people aren't terrified of firearms and think they're, you know, the devil's tool or anything like that. I've got business associates who quite happily, when I pointed the petition to them, quite happily signed it. I actually forgotten that the petition was there and meant to add it to, you know, the start and the end of my videos to try and publicise it a bit, but you've got to get out there. You've got to try and get everybody you can get to sign it, and there's nearly 1 million. You know, the figures are hard to come by, but I think there's about 150,000 FAC owners FAC holders in the UK. There's a piece of paper down there with underneath the targets that's got all this information on. I'll just walk down and get it. Right, this is from the ONS, the Office of National Statistics, and it says, all my paperwork's going to blow away. It says, I'll put a link to this document or upload the document onto my website so you can get it and attach it to this video. There were 151,413 firearm certificates on issue as at March 31st, 2014. That is an increase of 2.5% compared with a year earlier. And there's 582,923 shotgun certificates, again about a 2% increase over the same period the year before. Over 500,000 firearms covered, so a lot of people seem to only have one gun. Anyway, my issue is there is a total of 680, over 700,000 people in the UK by this document. Yeah, that's 151,000 firearm certificate owners, 582,000 shotgun certificate owners. Why is there only 20,000 signatures on a petition? Why? What? Because you don't shoot pistols, so you don't care. But you shoot shotguns or rifles, so you should care. Because if we don't try and fight, they're going to come after the rifles and they're going to come after the shotguns. When you research these changes, when the pistol law was brought into act after Dunblane, there's certain pistols that you're still allowed to possess. Now, for me and you, the common man, these pistols are out of our reach. Now, why do you think the government allowed pistols that are worth £250,000, £300,000 to still be in possession of members of the public? Rare pistols, jewelled pistols, pistols with unique serial numbers, pistols of historical interest, all really expensive pistols, the kind we can't afford. Why do you think that they did that? Why are those particular pistols not? Why don't the people that own those particular pistols? Why are they not classed the same as us? Why do they get the right to keep those pistols? I'll tell you why. That's why. Those people have money. Those people are potential campaign donators. We're not. But anyway, sidetracking, I get a bit irate when it comes to the way law is made in this country. Never seems to be thought about particularly well. You have to get everybody you know, especially people that own firearms to sign this petition. Right. We'll chuck another 25 in here. See if we can't do any better with zoom levels. I'm working under the assumption that it's perfectly okay to change the zoom level while you're in the middle of a competition. I can't see any reason why not. Oh, this is so tedious. There we go, 25 rounds. So I'll just plonk you back over there. So, 20 metres, zoomed at 5. We'll see if we can get these a bit more accurate. Filming this way, because I need some footage of me shooting for talkovers. Faster than that, we'll get 2 seconds, so it goes clonk, raise, clonk, raise. Now we're moving. Right, now you're right in front of me. This gun is going to raise up and down right in front of your eyes. To those safety freaks out there, that's a camera. There's nothing between the camera and there. Look, all the way around. There's nothing here apart from me, targets, a camera and a rifle. Anyway, let's get to shooting. And we're off. At least it would be if I turn the safety off. And we move in again. It's gonna rain. Well, that's even worse. One of the worst ones, I think. I get a distinct feeling that the scope is really letting me down. Yes, I know, excuses. I think the scope is really letting me down. It's so difficult to get it to focus and acquire this quickly. This isn't the targets we use. I haven't got the keys to the shed, so I can't show you the proper targets we use, but this ring and this ring are pretty much accurate. Right, so we're down to these ones now. I always find it quite nerve-wracking to leave a rifle sitting over there while I'm standing down there. There's some crazy person comes running all the way down there, grabs a rifle and shoots me in the back without me even realising. There's so many sports and competitions where you not necessarily a legal requirement, but it's normally frowned upon to do things on your own. But it seems not in shooting. I think that's enough shooting for today. Well, enough videoing shooting for today. Definitely feels like it's going to start chucking it down at any minute. We've got some of those lovely British grey clouds coming over. It's been getting greyer and greyer as time passes since I got here. So thanks for watching, guys and girls, and I'll see you on the next one.